On any given day in Kansas City, you can find 1,546 homeless individuals. Thankfully, we have places like Grand Avenue Temple that help out and shed some light on this devastating lifestyle.
This congregation provides people a place to belong and a place to be accepted and a place to be heard. And I think that's really why our food and clothing and health ministries are so widely accepted and so important. I see people trying to renew their lives and be respectable people and have some self-respect. Amazing thing on Saturday afternoon when our janitor comes in to clean is the pile of old dirty rags that he finds in the bathrooms, because people don't wait to leave the building to change clothes. They go through our clothing store and they pick up free clothes there, and immediately they go to the bathroom and take off their old dirty clothes. Imagine wearing a pair of underwear for a whole week, you know? That's just what you don't see, but that's the reality of their lives. Nobody deserves that kind of treatment. They've not done anything to earn it, but it's a way that we as a church can show people that God cares. And what that does as we work together to build community is gives them strength, gives them motivation, and gives them inspiration so that they can try again. There's also a lot of celebration that people want to share because they've been sober for another week, or they've been clean off drugs for another month, or sometimes just another day. This is how I sleep at night. You know, if all I did was hand out food and clothes all day, that would be nice, but that's not enough. We've got to change the way things are so that people don't have to continue living this way.
It's important for people to see more than just Overland Park, because downtown is completely different, and it's a way for people to understand where other people come from, because it's a definitely different story than it is in Overland Park.
There are people that come in that have hit rock bottom and have been there for a while. And even if we're just able to provide an encouraging word, that may be what they need just for that day. What's stricken me is, you know, having grown up my whole life, you know, steeped in church and all that. Yeah, we can talk about loving God and loving neighbor and all that, but coming down here just hits you with the reality of how difficult that can be, but also how rewarding that can be when you see somebody who's ready to just snap at any moment and you're able to calm them down and say, you know what, things are going to be okay. You don't have to live this way. And it's really touching to see transformation take place. By helping other people, that helps us become fully human and live into just who we truly are.
Main struggles is being stolen off of. I have people coming up and stealing stuff off of me. My water bottles, my medication, my clothing. I mean, anything and everything I have, a lot of people literally steals. I mean, a homeless stealing off the homeless. It's like, come on.
I'm Perry McNeil, and I've been on the street since 2006, when marriage had failed. And I was a recovering alcoholic and addict, and I fell off the wagon with the alcohol, and I did that for 5 years, and then once my marriage failed, I went back to it. And then I was delivered from crack by God. You know, I got tired of that lifestyle. My biggest thing is I wish I had a job, but other than that, I'm not complaining. Grand Avenue Temple has helped me out a whole lot. You know, I try to stay up, you know, and I always try to think positive.
How you doing?
You know, no matter how bad situation might be, I still try to think positive. Find a positive side out of it.